Before that, our final game from last weekend's series of matches. It comes from the Morton Stadium. Sporting Fingal at home to Dundalk. Still no place in the starting 11 for recovering Dundalk skipper Liam Burns, while Ollie Cahill was in for the first start for Sporting Fingal. Eamon Donoghue reports.
Ian Foster named the same starting 11 for the first time in nearly 4 months, and it showed as Dundalk dominated the first half. Paz Kadazovic firing an early warning as to what the visitors were about. Sporting were toiling hard but creating little with a real cutting edge. Ger O'Brien and then Ronan Finn got forward, but Peter Cherry wasn't sufficiently tested. But the former UCD captain Finn is full of endeavour, and his raid forward into the area earned a corner for the home side as they looked to build on last week's win at Terryland Park. The resulting delivery from Ollie Cahill headed over by big defender Kenny Brown. The last time the sides met here, Fingal won it thanks to a win Hatswell OG. Former Cambridge United man looked to reverse the balance in spectacular fashion, but Darren Quigley was up to the challenge. Brown was showing his ability at the back. Matthew Tipton got forward, his cross was inviting, but the former Waterford defender snuffed out the danger. Dundalk had their best chance 4 minutes before the break. Tom Miller got forward down the right. Dundalk fans have welcomed the arrival of Tipton in recent weeks, but the striker should have made more of that opportunity. The visitors failed to continue that momentum after the break, Sporting up the ante. Ger O'Brien won a free kick off Stephen Marr. Cahill's delivery was dangerous, and Sean William glanced home the opener. Williams is an ex-Dundalk player after spending 2008 on loan from Drogheda United. Buoyed by that, Fingal went in search of more. Conan Byrne and Ronan Finn were involved in setting up a chance for O'Neill, but his finish, if you could call it that, was poor. Scrappy in midfield as Williams tangled with Stephen McDonnell before Finn fouled Daniel Kearns. Kieran McGuigan looked to succeed where Hatswell had failed earlier. His shot wasn't lacking in venom, but Tipton was guilty of an overzealous attempt to connect with the rebound. Tom Miller's night was about to be cut short. First he went in late on Cahill, not to Richie Winter's liking. Yellow card the result. Then he caught Conan Byrne. Alan Kirby in particular took exception to that one. A second yellow card for Miller, the upshot. Down to 10 men, Dundalk made one last attempt at the comeback. Kadazovic heading wide from a corner as time ran out, and Fingal held on for a 1-0 win. Dundalk are now without a league victory in their last 7 games. Dundalk boss Ian Foster with plenty to say to Winter at full time.
Realistically, we need to play better between now and the end of the season. We were probably saying at half time we need to up the game, up the ante a little bit. But in fairness to Dundalk, I thought they played reasonably well. They got plenty of ball in the box as well. As I say, maybe a draw might have been a fair result, but look, we'll take the result with a dozen games to go.
We were excellent first half. We were absolutely fantastic, and it was probably the easiest game I've seen to referee. There was no added time, no stoppages, nothing. I just don't know what happened at half time, because for the second 45 minutes we didn't get a single decision. The manner of officiating for the goal is beyond me. The foul just isn't. O'Brien just runs into Kelly. He gets the foul. When the ball comes into the box, O'Neill's just holding on to Tom Miller. And I mean, he's done a job, but the referee's got to see it. He's holding on to him, clear as day. His man scores.
So a win for Sporting Fingal. Roddy, Ian Foster wasn't happy there with that decision for the goal and the incident that led to the...
Well, looking at the decision for the goal, the linesman gave a free kick, which I thought you could give it or not give it, but more times than not you give it.
Will we have a look at it here now?
Yeah, have a look at it there. I mean, he plays it past the defender, and the defender just comes across, and you know, it's the linesman's flagging for it before the referee gives it. But the problem starts now, not after. It's after a good delivery. Nobody's picking him up. You won't win games in the Aircom League if you
the
don't.
Electricity League, even that's
sorry,
that's a pound in the box, or a euro in the box, I should say. That's going to charity.
You don't win games. First and foremost, to defend set piece in the Electricity League is absolutely vital. You can play for 90 minutes, a real tight game, but you've got to defend your set piece. It's horrendous to lose from a set piece. But, you know, two good footballing sides, Fingal, you know, they're going to win more than they lose.
Owen, Sporting Fingal into 4th position now in the table?
Yeah, Sporting Fingal. They keep playing the same way and they believe in it. They've got the experience in the side and they've got good coaching going on there, excellent coaching. So they'll keep on playing with their system, and it is a good system they're playing. So I've no fears about them. They're 7 points behind.
7 points off the top.
Yeah, 7 points off the top.
Still genuine contenders then?
Yes, I think they are. I mean, there's what, seven games left, is
11?
it? 11 games left, yeah, it's quite a lot. But can I make a comment about Ian Foster?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a bit of advice for him. He should actually pick on points that are valid. I mean, he's a young manager learning the ropes. He's coming out with the wrong vibes after games. That's my advice to him.
Was it not a harsh free kick, though?
It was harsh, but there's so many things that your side can be doing better that you, as a manager, can pick on than that.
Oh,
that's the point.
I wouldn't agree with that. I thought it was a total free kick. The wingers pushed the ball past him. Now, if the fullback turns and cuts in on the winger, that's fine. But he's gone straight into the winger. So I thought it was 100%. I thought the referee was 100% right. And as regards to cross, it was a lovely cross. And the big centre half. I mean, yeah, Ian was saying there was some pushing going on. That happens all over the place. Centre halves, strikers, barging, and I thought it was a totally good goal.
Sorry, Skate. In defence of. In defence of Ian Foster, when the game is over in the heat of the moment, just lost the game 1-0 from a set piece. It's horrendous. But the interview from both managers actually answered the questions. He said he didn't know what happened at half time. We all know what happened. Liam Buckley didn't tell the lads to wake up, get out and play.
Well, yeah.
And looking at the highlights, it was a game of two halves. Dominant by Dundalk in the first half. Liam Buckley went in, put his foot down. They came out. The game changed, albeit on a set piece, but in possession in the second half, I think Fingal had the lion's share of it.
But it's very important to make your point. You're on television, you make the valid points, and it wasn't like you say the free kick. It could be given. I know, but Ian is inclined to do it quite a lot.
Well,
he's a young manager, and I think he's going to learn.
You see, Owen, when we sit here, we have a monitor, you know. And we're the experts after 4 looks at an instant. Yeah. He's just had a game. I'm sure he's no monitor in the dressing room. He comes out, he feels aggrieved, he makes his point. I prefer managers like that.
Well, no, but,
you know,
but
okay, who's the
point I would make about Ian is he puts across that everything's against him and Dundalk. Yeah. And you know, that's what he shouldn't do. Okay, that's all really well defending your players, but you have to have an honesty there, an integrity.
Well,
and I'm not saying he hasn't, by the way.
He probably honestly believes that. Well, he's entitled to
maybe. That, but you know, I think he should maybe just think about before he goes on and makes the comments about attacking referees and saying that they're the joke, they're the reason why his team are losing. They're not the reason why his team are losing. There are other reasons, and he's going to maybe look in the mirror and say, hey, they can be honest with himself. What are the reasons his team is not doing as well as they should?
Well,
that's what
possibly
I'm saying.
Now, after seeing this tonight, he possibly will say maybe it was a bit harsh, because at the end of the day, it was the defending after the free kick that cost them the game.
Well, Liam Burns should be back, and they have missed him. Sorry.